Yeah, I rolled Angus out of the garage and turned him around. Get some sunshine on the empty interior. Uh, Not inspired to do any work or anything, so work or home chores. So I figured I would do a video. There it is without the fender skirts. The New Moon hubcaps. Not sure what I put in my last video. That's the big deal. Doesn't matter, does it? I have a welder. I have pop rivets. I could put a piece of metal in here, but I don't know. Maybe 5-10 years from now I'll replace that lip. I do want to get the chrome that goes on the bottom. Probably have to buy that new because I don't trust anybody to ship it to me. I don't. But I mounted my seat, fixed this door, fix that door so it closes now. A little bit out of alignment. The fit and the finish could be better, but she works now. And it feels pretty good. My seat's crooked because I'm impatient and don't think things through. I mean, it doesn't feel that crooked, but it is crooked. It looks crooked. I sprayed about a whole can of Testors Metal Flake clear color change over that white. I don't think you can even see it. Anyway, there's clear metal flake all through this white paint. I just had an old can of it and decided to empty it in here. Make it smells good in here. Smells like a new painted car in here. I had trouble with the door clips. I lost one of these. So when I went to do the back, I closed the doors and thought, well, it's not going to get away now. Can't leave the car anyway, so I chipped away at that clip and I heard it pop way up front here. I looked and looked everywhere in this car for it. I finally tore out the wood that was right there and started scooping behind the gas pedal, and it was behind the gas pedal. It had gone all the way from the back door panel to under the gas pedal somehow. So those clips, they cannot be trusted. I looked online at the Chevy Association to see what they had for clips, and they're out of stock. Go figure. So these guys I'm going to pull off with the doors closed. Maybe I'll lay a sheet down or something, but thank goodness there was zero mouse nest back here. None. It's clean back there. Awesome. Just need to vacuum up a little bit. So hopefully this panel's in better shape, so it probably doesn't have a lot of anything behind it. Which is awesome. Which means the smelly things are probably out of this car. I'm gonna check the vent tubes that run up front before I ever try to open a vent. I'm gonna check those tubes up front under the hood to make sure they don't have mouse nest in them. Gonna have to redo that. I might get some black self-sticking vinyl and just cover that. And those front kick panels, I don't know. I've got a pattern. I might just cover those with extra black if I have it. But gonna buy some sound dampener and scrape all that off of there and stick the sound dampener down this summer at some point. Maybe for Christmas I'll get new carpet. But I want to get it halfway presentable for our annual car show. We have a Labor Day car show, and I never miss the Labor Day car show. I always have something to put in usually. But yeah, I got crazy with the seat bolts. I mean, maybe I can tweak the seat into shape, but it's leaning inside. I'm practicing on closing this door. I'm used to not letting it close all the way because then you'd have to open it from the inside. But the seat's just a little cocked in there. You can't feel it so much on a level floor, but when I pulled it out here and turned it around and it's leaning with the driveway, I was like, whoa, something's not right. But I do need to start it and run it. I haven't really run it for a couple weeks, or at least a week. I haven't even looked under the hood. I oiled up the hood hinges, which was a big mistake because the hood used to stay open as far as you wanted. I think I'm going to put one gas rod. That's all it will take. I'm not even going to take the springs out. I saw on YouTube that they take the springs out and replace them with gas rods, like the modern day door closers or whatever, but this one just needs a little help. Just leave a note to self in the brain never to oil those hinges again. But yeah, they got the overflow on it. Yeah, pretty sure I showed you all that. I still need to get a square keeper for the throttle. I mean, I don't need that throttle cable on, but I wouldn't mind having that throttle cable on. Just need one of these. But still got a whole list of things to do. Unfortunately, I hosed the back down with spray paint, but I'm gonna hit it with degreaser and power wash it. Same thing with the motor. I'm gonna wrap it up and degrease it and power wash it, paint it gray. I think that was the color it was, gray. I'll repaint these. These are the vent tubes that need to come out. Need to get an oil filter, drain the oil back out. I have it over full right now accidentally, but it's not going anywhere. Need to get a filter and a new rubber O-ring on the top, a new rubber seal, because I tightened that down and it's still wet. Good thing I don't need to drive it, huh? But with the interior, my wife and I decided a couple different things back and forth and landed on this. I think that'll be all right. Kind of need some kind of pattern in here to break it up like that, but I don't know. I don't think I can do anything. I don't have no skills for that. I've never done it. I've used self-sticking vinyl on bike seats and a stool once. But yeah, it'll look good. And I'm just putting it on this Casey's This case he's at is my door panel for now. I don't know. They're insulated, so it'll dampen some sound. It's like chloroplast or whatever. That's gonna work for now. If I have enough of it. I have some scrap on the other side of that car. But I'm always tempted to take the dents out of the chrome. That was actually behind the back seat, so it wouldn't matter, but just a little ding, you know. Not sure what that is. I think that's paint. I did take a light SOS padding to all the door frame. Other than that, kind of, uh-oh, we got humidity. See? Now what is that from, you know? It wasn't wet. Just sits out here and that is breathing from the headliner. Is there an animal up here somewhere? It doesn't smell in here, and I don't see where mice would have gotten in up there. Oh, maybe. I just don't think that's a mouse hole. I think that hole is recent. That's wild. The headliner's breathing. Huh. Well, my plan was to put this car out in the sun and let it bake. Because when I put it out in the sun with the seats in it, it was bad news. It smelled horrible. My back of my truck. If you open the back of my truck and get in, you'll be sorry. Because it rained and big rig. Yeah. Living on the highways, it's okay. I like seeing car shows go by and get to see cruises and stuff go by. Because this is a main highway. But yeah, trying to shoot video or be on the phone or talk to somebody out here is a little bit distracting. I'm going to start this thing and end the video. 78,074 miles, owned by one family, bought brand new and handed down until I got it. Well, until the guy that I bought it from got it and pulled it out of a barn. Should we start it? Go! Oh, it started all by itself, didn't need to. Didn't really warm it up, just pulled it out of the garage and turned it around. All right, we'll let her warm up. I think it's getting quieter under the hood, I don't know. I know there's a whole list of things that I still got to do for mechanical. I don't know if you can see the color change, clear coat or not on that patina. I got a list somewhere. There's the design we're going for with the... Ew, I can't see it. That's the door panel design right there. We decided for it, against it, for that, against it, and then for this again. So we're gonna go with that. And yeah, there's a whole list of stuff to do. Grease the front end, check the trans and rear end oil, drain the gas and put non-alcohol in it, drain the oil and replace the filter, and other stuff I didn't write down. Finish bleeding the brakes. Put a straight pipe in where the muffler's at. I got probably just enough flex pipe left over, which I'll have to buy a couple of unions and a couple of clamps, but got enough flex pipe left over. Here's what I use it drill a hole in the floor, concrete hammer drill bit. Use what you got. That one wasn't big enough, and that's a wood bit. That's all I got is junk. I retired from the construction business and never wanted to go back. I got a bunch of the things that I used for years, and I hope to never have to use chisels, concrete chisels, and things like that again. I just hope to leave them alone. Anyway, I scared the cats off. They hang at a distance when they hear stuff running. And that mama cat that brought her kittens in here, Ruger, she did have her kittens right there, but that's Max and Chevy's bed. She probably figured that out. She sleeps in there sometimes too, I see. But she's got the kittens in here. Damn, how many are there? I can't even see. Look at those kittens. Oh, they're getting bigger. Hi, everybody. There was 4, so I don't know. Looks like she lost one. Oh, there they are, 4. I better leave them alone before they try to get out of here. They're starting to open their eyes now. Well, that was cute, wasn't it? I didn't even think they would use that cooler, but she knew. It got a little bit chilly and rainy, and she hauled them over there. Well, take care, everybody. Have a good day.